So I just got this recently and I'm really excited about this one, the Mamiya RB67. So the Mamiya RB67 is my very first medium format film camera, and for a medium format camera, this is probably one of the most affordable ones that you can get, which is one of the main reasons why I love this so much. And you know, when it comes down to picture quality, especially for film, it depends more on the film stock that you're using and how you get them developed and scanned rather than, you know, the sensor and the, you know, the lens and the camera itself. But anyways, this is the Mamiya RB67 Pro. I believe there's the Pro S and the SD. The only difference is I think they have a slightly different viewfinder, and it's a little bit more durable and requires less maintenance. But all in all, it's pretty much the same camera. And I think the infamous Windows XP wallpaper was shot on the RB system, you know, which is pretty cool. Now there's also the RZ67, which is even newer. It's an electronic version of this camera, but the main reason why it's called RB is because it has a rotating back where you could easily switch from landscape to portrait mode without having to flip the camera itself, you know, that's pretty cool. Now I got this RB for like $300, which I feel like is pretty good nowadays since medium format is getting pretty popular again, and with it I have the 127mm f3.8 lens. Now I've never shot anything with like this huge of like a sensor size. You know, let me get this real quick. Cause like look at this. This is 35mm, you know, film, right? Just normal 35mm film, and this is medium format. Like damn. I really didn't know what I was getting myself into, and even though I've been shooting film for a little bit now, this was my first time getting my hands onto a medium format camera. So I watched a couple of YouTube tutorials on how to properly use this thing, grabbed a few rolls of Portra, and it was time for me to go out and shoot. So here it is. Here's the Mamiya RB67. I was supposed to go out today to shoot with it with my friend, but she had to pick up a shift for our work. So I was supposed to go to Bombay Beach and Salton Sea with it. But now, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna text my friend and see if he's available. He literally lives upstairs, so I'm gonna see if I could shoot with him real quick. I was really excited and nervous at the same time when I was using this camera because as an idiot, you know, I didn't go through a test roll or anything like that, so I didn't really know if this completely worked or not. But the first thing I noticed with this camera was this massive inverted viewfinder you get with this that's waist level, and it kind of makes it comfortable to hold even though this is a weird bulky camera. Alrighty, I'm here with my friend. Yep. We're just literally out here outside my house. We're just gonna warm up, I guess, on these stairs, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. I have a light meter too that I got from my friend, but I don't know how to use it, so we'll figure it out. So because I was so scared to drop it and break it or something, I just put it on a tripod and shot away. Now we just shot around our house, starting with the stairs. And just like looking at these pictures, almost all of them were like not in focus, or at least completely in focus. And that's the big mistake I made with this when I went out and shot with this for the first time. The focus system on the RB is unique since it uses bellows and there's no actual, you know, focusing element on the lens itself. So you can get super close to your subject, which is really nice. At the time, I didn't think the focus had to be that precise each and every time, so I wasn't really meticulous with it. And yeah, that's definitely what I learned. After that, we just continued to walk around our apartment and you know, just take some pictures. don't know if this. I'm scared, bro. I'm really scared that these aren't working. But my confidence is like 80%.
Yo, like I said, I don't model, you know. Smoke good cooks, West Coast.
I don't even know if it's recording. Do you know if it's recording? Oh, it is recording. Good job. Now, 127mm is a pretty tight lens. I think for full frame, it's like a 60mm equivalent. So it's definitely a portrait lens, and for what it does, it's amazing. Now, besides the focusing mistake I did this time around, the whole mechanical process of taking a photo makes it a lot more intentional because it takes a lot longer and a lot slower to take each shot, you know, compared to like let's say, you know, like a point and shoot film camera or, you know, a digital camera. There's no batteries required with this thing whatsoever. It's completely mechanical, which I really appreciate about it. Now, I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this one. I might go ahead and get the Pro SD instead, or, you know, the RZ maybe, but that's pretty pricey. So yeah, maybe the Pro SD. You know, this 127mm lens is pretty good. You know, I might get a 65mm lens or a 90mm to pair with this. But yeah, I'm really excited to just go ahead and continue using this thing, continue to get better at this, and eventually shoot some real projects with this camera. But yeah, that's been it, guys. That's my first impressions on shooting medium format film cameras. You know, I've been shooting digital for like 5 years now, and I've just started shooting film for like the past 6 months. So I'm just still continually learning. I can't speak, but yeah, make sure to follow me on Instagram. And I think that's about it. You know, I'm gonna get this going before fireworks start heading off. So I'll catch you guys in the next video.